talk today about the meta tier list. We're gonna make a meta tier list today. It's gonna be awesome. Guys, we need to catch up on this game, man. We need to make sure we're caught up. Nice. Nice. We're actually going to check out the recent OP04 tournament, September 25th. Zulu Games. Amazing. We got top 8 here. Damn, it's the same decks. It's the same exact decks, boys. The exact same decks. Exact same decks. Alright, let's see. Bro, okay, I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at. Give me 1 second. Let me just like run it right. Man, life is so boring. Life is so boring. Maybe life is boring because I don't have anything to do that makes me like millions of dollars. I feel like if I could be making like millions of dollars doing something, I wouldn't stop doing it. Like, I would just be doing it all the time, you know? It's just life is so boring, man. I fucked up, man. I actually believed in my parents. They told me to go to school, sleep early, do the dumb, like, do the things that life doesn't even care about. Like, those are the mundane, those are things that nobody cares about. Like, your life does not change at all if you sleep at 12 or 10. Like, it does not matter. For some reason, my freaking parents were crazy about that. Insane. Insane. What they cared about is me going to sleep at 10. They never ever and go and studying. They never ever cared about me doing anything successful with my life. Maybe achieving my dreams. Never once asked me what is your dream, Manar. Let me see, maybe we can achieve it together, Manar. What is your dream? And I had a dream at that time. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. The problem is my dream wasn't one. My dream was multiple. I had so much different things I wanted to do. I wanted to become a pro gamer. I wanted to be a roller skater, pro roller skater. I wanted to be a pro skateboarder. Like, I wanted to try these things. Instead, my parents just wanted me to go to school. I will never forgive them. I will never forgive them. Because till now, when I sit down and I ask them, hey, do you regret that you've created me as an absolute slave? Now, of course, I can't. I love how people can say, like, you cannot blame your parents. Then who the fuck can I blame? Like, give me one person. If you can't blame your parents, who can you blame them? Your parents are supposed to be the only thing you can blame for a shit life. So if you can't even blame your parents, who the fuck are you gonna blame, man? I need to learn to forgive, man. I just can't, man. I fucking hate my parents. Because today, whenever I go ask my parents, hey, ask for forgiveness. Ask for forgiveness from me. I deserve to be asked for forgiveness from my parents. I deserve for them, if they actually really care about me, for them to say sorry. Go ask your mom right now. Ask her. I bet you your mom will never apologize to you. They're so fucking egotistical. It's crazy. Go ask your mom. Ask her, apologize to every mistake you've done for me. Apologize for fucking raising me wrong. And she'll tell you, nope. Nope. Hell no, you're crazy. She's gonna tell you you're crazy. She actually thinks she raised you perfect. It's insane. I'm so mad at my parents, bro. My dad's literally like mentally ill, bro. Like he beat us so much. And when you ask him, bro, how like he remarried and he beats his new kids now. And when I ask him, why do you do that? He says, I don't know. I shouldn't. But then you ask him, were you a good father? He's going to say, yeah, I was the greatest. But he doesn't know why he beats his kids. Mentally ill, bro. Go ask your parents, man. Ask them to ask them to ask forgiveness from you, bro. They're going to look at you like you're insane. They're going to look at you like you're insane, bro. Alright, guys, I got a couple of things here we're going to do today. We're going to do a tier list. And we're also going to look at top 8 for Knoxville PPG tournament. So it's going to be a lot of fun today, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to look at top 8 for Knoxville. And we're also going to do this tier list. It's going to be a lot of fun, boys. You do not want to miss this. Just let me rant for a minute, man. So yeah, we went to sleep every night early. For what? Why? We went to school, we graduated. The lucky ones made 80K a year. The lucky ones. The unlucky made 50. And the dire are still at 30. But they all hate their lives. They all work 8 hours, 10 hours a day. They all cannot escape it. They have no other way. All of them can't leave. So does it really matter that they have to do it for 60 years? Does it matter that they're fucking not making does it matter that they're at 40K? They're gonna work for 60 years anyway, even if they're making it 80K. Because I'll tell you why. Because there's no skills. You're developing zero skills. You're gonna work for the rest of your life. What the fuck do you think you're gonna do? You've developed zero skills. If you do not work, you do make zero money. So even if you're at 50K right now, you have to keep working for the rest of your life. Even if you're at 100K right now, like you have to keep working. 100K, they're lucky. They actually can invest in things. 100K are lucky. This is the problem, man. The actual parents will take they will say, oh, it's because of me he's making money. You know, they look at their kid, they'll be like, oh, he's actually making 100K. And they'll be like, oh, yeah, see, I told him to go do this. And that's why he's making 100K. They literally don't know it's a luck-based game. The numbers don't add up. The college graduates and the people who are getting the jobs at 100K, they're literally like at 5% of college graduates or less. It's literally a numbers game. Like it's the dude got lucky, or he was actually a smart dude and he figured it out and he didn't slow down. But it's not because of you. It's not because the parent. It's not because you told him to go to sleep early, and you fucking told him to fucking be boring as fucking not learn anything and keep studying for all their lives. Fuck my parents, man. I fucking hate my parents. Go ask your mom. Ask her right now. Hey, mom, listen. I've been thinking a lot. You know, I can't sleep at night, to be honest with you, with all this thoughts in my head. Mom, I remember, man. I remember there was a lot of pain. And I think I'll feel much better if you just say sorry. I swear to God, she will not apologize. Go. She will not. She doesn't. This is the truth, that your parents don't give a fuck about you. It's all about their ego. This is what you don't understand. And y'all actually care about your parents. That's the problem. Now, I might be wrong. Maybe there are some wrong parents. I am overgeneralizing, obviously. But if you're a single mother household, 100% your mom will never, ever apologize. If you're a divorced household, your mom will never, ever apologize. Now, if you're a double household, maybe they'll apologize. But even then, I think that 50% won't. So now 75% of your parents are not going to apologize, basically. 75 to 80%. They won't. And you'll give them the day. You'll be like, okay, you fucked me up so bad there. Like, I never saw you. You never really took me to the gym. You know, I grew up my whole life fat and being bullied. I feel like you could have done something about this, Dad. Like, I feel like you're a smart dude. I feel like you're an adept man. I feel like you've lived longer than me. Couldn't have you, like, given me some kind of a gesture, a lesson, something? Took me to the gym. Why didn't you ever take me to the gym? Why didn't you ever sit down with me and do, like, a homework with me? Why didn't you ever, like, hang out with me and my friends and act cool? Instead, you fucking embarrassed me every time with my friends. Made me hate bringing them over. And whenever you saw me, you told me to go study because you just don't want to deal with me. And then whenever I asked you for a skateboard or anything, you told me, no, that's dangerous. And then whenever I got into fights with my friends, which is a natural order of the fucking world. Imagine a human being that doesn't fight other humans. That's a pussy bitch. That shouldn't be another human. I don't think a human being that cannot fight should exist. I don't think they deserve to. This is a world that you take what you get. You take it. You don't get given anything. You have to take it. So if you don't know how to fight, good luck, brother. Your parents screwed you. Your parents literally screwed you. If your parents were really worried about you not fighting others, they screwed you. They should have made you a fighter. They fucking made you a pussy. Fuck parents, man. I used to respect parents a lot, man. I have zero respect for parents. I have zero respect for parents. Go right now, ask your mom, ask your dad, hey, remember that day you fucking beat the shit out of me? Remember that day you fucking, embarrassed me in front of my friends? Remember when you told me to go to school and you lied to me and you told me if I graduate from college, my whole life will be amazing, and I still fucking hate my life? Can you apologize for that? They're gonna look at you like you're crazy. Fuck parents. Alright, boys, let's go ahead and do this OP04 tier list. There's no more further ado. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the best of the best here. I'm no joking around, guys. I've tested a lot of OP4. I know the best decks here. So let's jump right into it. First, Charlotte Lane, black, yellow. Absolutely amazing. She gets to draw or heal towards the late game. These late game characters are getting better. I'm not gonna lie though, it's very aggressive meta. You got Katakuri punching walls really early. You got Zoro with the speed. Trafalgar Law is still something huge. So it's a very, very aggressive set. So I don't think Lin Lin is gonna be S tier, but I think it will be a very fun deck. It'll be a competitor. Definitely not an F deck, which is gonna lose to every other deck above it. But it's going to be a lot of fun to play. So we're going to go ahead and put Charlotte Lin Lin A tier here. Zoro, we're going to go ahead and put him in S tier. He's an actual competitor. You're going to see him in competitive tournaments. I'll show you right now. This is the number one deck for the recent PPG Knoxville tournament. It's a Zoro deck. That's how you know that Zoro is S tier. All right, it's the same deck basically. No OP4 cards. I'm telling you, it's insane. It's really really good. So Zoro is still S tier. Can't mess with him. Moving on, we got Law. Law's better than S tier right now. Law destroys Zoro. Law's insane, and he still doesn't use any OP4 cards. Still no OP3, no OP4 cards. These these decks are insane. Let's just keep going with it, I guess. Whitebeard, S tier. Bro, these decks are gonna be S tier for the rest of eternity. I'm telling you, these decks are winning. Look, this is the second place Knoxville PPG tournament. OP4. Second place is a Whitebeard deck. No OP4 cards. It is just a broken deck. It's possible that people are still learning how to play, or it's only possible that Whitebeard's freaking broken. Got Monkey D. Luffy. I don't believe this guy is a competitor in this time. No Supernova support, no Straw Hat support, or very little. I mean, the film package feels much better with Doflamingo green purple. Man, bye bye. Sorry, Luffy. Sorry. Kinemon next. Absolute trash right now. Cannot compete. Cannot even stand up straight against Zoro, for example. He can't. He loses his hand way too early. He can't compete. There's not even a lot of Wano support. So yeah. I'll give his friend. I'll put his friend right next to him because this is absolutely a joke right now. This Wano County decks are a joke. Hopefully next set they'll get better. But right now they're absolutely a joke. You shouldn't even play them. It's literally not even a competition. You just laugh your way to victory. Kinemon gets to use his ability once per turn. And when he plays his 8-drop, you just go ahead and Red Rocket or Katakuri, and he has nothing to do after that. Green doesn't have a 10-drop, besides Dongzanito Flamingo. And honestly, it's a good card. It's a really, really good card. It doesn't really... Kinemon cannot benefit a lot from it because he cannot fill his field fast enough. And so even when Doflamingo lands, and let's say he locks you for one turn, you know, you're still going to be fine. You're just going to restand and attack and you'll be fine. Now, if he keeps playing Doflamingo, yeah, that's genius. But that's very... You still can get rid of it. With red rocks, you can just get rid of Doflamingo, 10 drops. The meta is just too good for blue and red right now. So that's why we're going to go ahead and put Doflamingo here. Blue Doflamingo, A tier. I think he's going to be very good contender. I think he's very strong. It's just that the only reason he's not S tier, honestly, he could be S tier. Honestly, if we're going to put Crocodile S tier, we have to put Doflamingo S tier. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, that's right. Moving on, this Kaido is actually, man, this Kaido is actually possibly an S tier, but it's only because of that 10-drop Kaido. Besides that, he's literally nothing. So we're just going to keep him at A tier. You literally have to drop that 10-drop Kaido. You rely on it so hard. If you don't draw into it, you lose game. Crocodile, Burple, it's fun, but it's trash. Queen is actually a good deck now. Queen is actually a good deck. It's a good disruptor. It actually won a PPG tournament. I'm going to go find you the deck list right now. Give me 1 second, guys. Actually, just recently won an PPG OP04 tournament. It won the Zulu tournament. It was top 8. Look at this deck list. It's actually just a regular purple deck with a little bit of the OP4 cards, very little, and it's doing a lot of work. So King is really good at disrupting the opponent, slowing him down. Basically, he makes all the blockers feel really bad to block with on the opponent's side, and he activates turn 5, so it's pretty consistent to activate him. Moving on, guys, we got Monkey the Garp. Monkey the Garp. Black is really good color. Red is strong color right now. I'm going to put him in A tier, to be honest. I think he's a lot of fun. My friend here, Nightwing, he plays a lot of Monkey D. Luffy. Honestly, I could see him run him an S tier level. But Monkey D. Luffy, yeah, I do believe he is an A tier. He just does a lot of good work with his ability. His own ability is really, really strong. And he has really good support for Black, man. There's really good cards for Black. You got the 7-drop Luffy that you could use on him. You got a lot of stuff that you can use in this deck. and still a lot of disruption as well. I really believe this is an A tier and can possibly be S tier. Sanji, trash, F tier. Ivankov, F tier. Magellan, A tier. A tier. I've seen him top tournaments. Magellan is absolutely A tier. You can definitely play this. So basically the idea is do not touch F tier decks. A tier decks are fun. S tier decks will be in every tournament. Okay, so this is the idea. We got Zephyr. Zephyr is actually insane right now. Zephyr is actually really good color. Once you drop that Kuzan, you have insane control over the opponent. Man, I like Zephyr. I'm going to put him in S tier, boys. I like Zephyr. I mean, this is a really good contender. So it's a tough deck, guys, to beat. Smoker will be A tier. Black is good, but I don't like Smoker himself. Smoker himself is just not a fun deck. I mean, I guess you get a plus 1,000, so you're at 7k consistently, but you actually have to have you have to actually force your opponent to go 0, and it's really difficult sometimes. Now other times it's better, but sometimes it's difficult. Moving on, we got Ace. Ace will put him in S tier. He's actually winning tournaments. He's doing really good with his package. Amazing dude. What's up? How are you? Thank you, Joshy. I'm doing great. We're gonna go do this OP4 tournament, this OP4 meta. So Ace, I do believe, is S tier. He got some really good support. He has cards only him can use in red, and so you can catch the opponent off guard. It's just that the opponent is gonna be able to play against you pretty. It's pretty docile, but still, I've seen this. I've seen it do really good work, so I really do believe in Ace. I just don't believe we're gonna see an insane number of Ace in tournaments, but I do believe we'll see it. Kuru, F tier, absolutely F tier, absolutely F tier. Arlong, I'm gonna put him in A tier. Nobody's gonna play him, but I'm still gonna put him in A tier. Yeah, Ace is good. Arlong, nobody's gonna play him. We'll never see him in a tournament, I think. But I'm gonna put him here because he gets a lot more triggers in yellow, and he gets really aggressive, and he gets a lot of good cards for green and yellow, especially green late game. Like that Doflamingo can really be the reason he like wins games, because what happens is the opponent will aggress on you, overextend on you, and will try to rush you down and kill you, and then you can trigger some things from your life, and then you can shut him down. If he overextended, everything is sideways. Now Doflamingo will come and do insane work in this deck. So yeah, I can see Arlong really utilizing that late game, especially when the opponent overextends into him. It's just green and yellow are really two good colors, have a lot of triggers, and he's getting a lot more triggers. So yes, Nami, we're gonna see Nami insane amounts of Namis. Nami's actually S tier. Nami's possibly the best deck in the format. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Nami's potentially the best deck in the format right now. Nobody knows how to play against it. Nobody knows how to play against Nami first. Literally, nobody knows how to play against Nami. Right? That's number one. And number two, she's getting a lot of good cards. Blue got insanely good cards. Blue has Red Rock, 3000 World. There's so much disruption. So much counter ability, so much trash power. Oh my god, Nami is 100% S tier. I believe Nami can beat any of these decks, actually. Any of them. Because what happens is the more aggressive you are on Nami, the faster she's going to trash her hand. Moving on, we got Iceberg as trash. Absolutely trash. Katakuri S tier 100%. Probably the best S tier in the game. Potentially, if you play him right, you really can do a lot of work. You got the big mamas at the end of the game, and before you get there, you're doing an insane amounts of power push. Like with one Dawn, you're hitting at 7Ks consistently, and you're getting a lot of intel. It's such a good deck, guys, and you can be super aggressive. You can just keep aggressing on the opponent. And then if you want to not aggress and you want to slow down your gameplay, you got some amazing late game characters like Katakuri 8-drop and Big Mom. You really just slow, like you do so many good things. Vivi is F tier. She's unplayable. She's just not fun to play, guys. We got Doflamingo, green purple. I really want to put him in S tier. He's really fun to play. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and put him in S tier, to be honest. The only reason we're not putting him in S tier is because he's not topping tournaments. But if you like hit the right events, you really can beat these decks out. You can't beat Katakuri. It's really difficult matchup for you. Nami's probably going to take you down. Zoro, you could slow him down. You could slow him down with some of your Punk Gibsons. Law, it's very hard to deal with Law. I'm not sure. We're going to go ahead and put Doflamingo A tier, but he has potential. You have to play him insanely well. He's a really good deck. I just put out the deck profile. He's a really fun deck. He really fixes a lot of the overextending that these decks have problems, but I believe he's gonna struggle. He's gonna struggle. He really relies on that 10-drop Doflamingo, so we're gonna leave him there. Rebecca, we'll put her in S tier. We're gonna see her a lot in competition. This 7-drop Luffy is actually insane, and so we're gonna see a lot of work. This Aisho, I don't really remember what he does, to be honest with you. I think he just reduces cost by 3 or something. But yeah, he's trash. He doesn't do anything. What a bad combination, green and black. Queen, honestly, you need to play her right. But yeah, you need to play her. It's a fun deck because you got blue, so you get a lot of disruption. You got yellow, so you can use that late game power of Katakuri. But still, you know, it's a slow deck. You need to wait till late game. You're forced to drop down your resources to 4 from your hand and your life to start activating him. But I'm not gonna lie to you, once you play that Yamato 9-drop, you can do insane work with this queen. You can gain 2 life per turn. It's just, you gotta actually play the game right. So you're really relying on those 9-drop Yamatos to win games. So that's why she's A tier. But I can definitely see this going up to S tier. I can see Queen winning a lot of tournaments. Honestly, we're gonna leave him in S tier. I really believe Queen can compete with these guys. It's just because naturally you're gonna go down in resources. But being able to gain 2 life per turn and at the same time maybe removing an opponent's card with the 9-drop Yamato, it's just so good, guys. It's so good. We'll leave him in S tier. Crocodile, purple, yellow. Nope. Nope, not good at all. F tier. Uta's F tier. Monkey D. Luffy is actually really good. It's really good. We'll leave it at A tier. It's actually really, really good. Kids, F tier, absolutely trash, 0 support. A lot of other decks do what he does. I mean, obviously he's unique. He can keep attacking. But you just keep dropping blockers down. He literally cannot do anything. And then Crocodile, 100% S tier. Over Doflamingo, in my opinion. Just so much control. Can do so much with 1 3000 worlds. You can get rid of 2 5 costs. It's so good. And Red Rock is just so big right now. This deck is really fun to play. Basically, you can just force the opponent to not play the game. It's insane. This Crocodile is going to be topping a lot. Kaido, we'll put him in A tier. Just that 10-drop Kaido is a real threat, guys. 10-drop Kaido is still a real threat. Do not sleep on it. Film, just Doflamingo does film so much better. No support, trash. This Sakazuki is still trash. This Monkey D. Luffy is trash. This Yamato is actually funny how trash this Yamato is. And I guess this Lin Lin is fun. It's a yellow deck. Yellow is broken. So, yeah. We'll leave her in A tier. That's it, boys. That's the true tier list that I got for you guys. What do you think? Have I done a lot of mistakes here? Come on, tell me. Is this not the most perfect tier list? I don't even know why people have like 100 tiers. It's literally just things we're going to see in the tournament, S tier. things potentially might be in tournaments, but we're very rarely gonna see them. And then all the other trash decks that are not fun to play, because you lose a lot. Alright guys, interested in your opinions, leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye. What do you guys think? What does my stream think? What do you think about this tier list, boys? Is this not the truest tier list in the world? This is literally the truest tier list in the universe. Nobody else did a tier list this good. Can you tell me one deck that doesn't deserve to be in S tier right now? Tell me one of these decks that don't deserve to be in S tier. I challenge one of you, my viewers, to give me one deck that should not be in S tier. It's just a perfect tier list, bro. And nobody cares about A tier, to be honest with you. A tier is just like there's potential, but why do you want to even play them? And F tier, I mean, I guess maybe you Stas, you can put them in A tier, but no. Trash. Trash deck. Alright, so now that we're done with that, we need to look at the top 8 from the recent Zulu, no, not the recent Zulu, it's PPG Knoxville. To be honest, I might pay $5 to PPG just to look at the finals, because I think I would make $5 from that video if I shoutcast PPG Knoxville's finals. I feel like it will make me like $3 or $4. If I get 1,000 views, that's like a $3 video. So it'll pay for that. It'll pay for the sub to PPG just to look at their tournament. The problem with the PPG sub is, like, let's say you subscribe to PPG just to look at that one tournament. That's it. Now you have to wait till next month or like in maybe 2 or 3 weeks, maybe there's one more tournament you get to shoutcast. But besides that, it's rare. So you gotta keep purchasing and subscribing to it, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I mean, it's their rights, I guess, to lock it behind the subscription. It's their right, but I'm not gonna subscribe. Alright guys, let's show you the top decks. Let me talk to you guys about the top decks. What do you mean? One second, guys. You're pretty sure or completely out of the loop and have no freaking idea what's happening, bro. Got deleted to not in the Reddit, but what does participating enough even mean? Give me a direct, clear, non-vague, and non-numeric answer. How many posts you expect me to don't delete one of my posts. You are pretty sure, huh? What a joke, bro. You know nothing. Literally responded to me not knowing what I am even talking about. This is a joke. Right? What a joke. What a joke. What a joke, bro. Bro, they're removing my Reddit post because I'm not participating in the community. Give me a number. How many posts do you want me to participate in? To every post I have to make. So you stop fucking deleting me. Don't just give me, well, you need to participate a lot more. Shut the fuck up. I want to participate however I want to. It's none of your business how I participate. What's up, Tongue? Tongue, what are you doing, man? You're at work, huh? Tongue only talks to me when he's at work. All right, boys, let's do this. Yeah, these are the top 8 decks, bros, from the PPG Knoxville tournament. All right, guys, get excited. I have the top 8 deck list from the PPG Knoxville tournament. I want to discuss with you guys the new meta for the OP04 set. This is something I've actually just released a video on, meta tier list. Let's see if I was right. Let's see how close we are to this meta. Let's see the best decks that are topping right now. Let's jump right into it. Number 8, we got Chris Sox King. What? King is a competitor now? Wow. So what King does, I'm sure you guys don't know. If you have 10 Dawn cards on your field, all of your opponent's characters have minus 1000 power. I'm assuming, and this is only during your turn, so I'm assuming it's really good against maybe Law because all his blockers become very, very weak. All his 5-cost blockers become 5k. But let's see how this deck is built. This is actually very impressive. Obviously, he's running the 10-drop Kaido, which makes sense why 10-drop Kaido is really the big monster here. No wonder. I don't think it's King's ability that's doing all the work. I think it's the 10-drop Kaido that got this deck to the top 8. We only see 1 Uta. Add up to 1 down from your Dawn deck and rest it. Whoa. It's an interesting Uta. Isn't this set 3 Uta? It's a promo. You don't even need this, I think. Interesting. But yeah, he is running the Poly on play 2. If you have 8 or more Dawn in play, key up to one of your opponent's character will cost 4 or less. Okay, no wonder he didn't run all 4. Majin is still big here. Kiyoshiru draws. Miss All Sunday, add up to 1 rested Dawn cost into your cost area. And if you have 6 or more Dawn, draw 1 card. Wow, that's actually a really good card. This is probably a staple in all purple right now. She basically gives you 1 draw and 1 Dawn. That's really good. She also can play herself from Trigger Zone. Wow. I'm surprised, guys. This is a pretty cool deck. You got the Gum Gum Jet Gatling, got Monkey D. Luffy from the Iceberg Clan, the Water 7, doing some work here with the Rush. Wow, this deck is kind of all over the place, running a lot of Water 7s, Galilas, and some draw. But it looks like it's doing these Sasakis and these X-Drakes are just for the 2k counter. Babanuki, I bet you he was huge. I bet you did turn 3. Once this Babanuki lands, it's very hard to get rid of. So guys, this is an interesting deck. King is back, boys. King is finally here. It's actually amazing to see this actually topping against all the Sea of Zoros and Laws. Wow, interesting deck. I'm sure there's a lot of things maybe we could change. Wow, this is amazing. I mean, there's so many options to play now in purple. But yeah, let's move on, guys. Number 7, we got top 8 Law, Fernando Castellanos. Wait, this is not a 8 Law. What? Wait, am I in the wrong? Wait a minute. The fuck? What the fuck? How did I mess up like this? That's not... Wow. Never mind, boys. This is the wrong. That's totally wrong. Bro, that was totally wrong. How did I make them? I can't believe it, bro. That's crazy. I was looking at a whole different tournament, which I actually want to do this tournament more than the other one. All right, this one I actually can talk about because I don't know anything about King. Yeah, this is the right tournament. Man, that King was a fluke, bro. That King was a fluke. That King probably only won because it was the Kaido 10 drop. King himself is not good, bro. I think it's one of the trashiest leaders in the game. So what if all your cards are minus 1,000? Then what? King really wants to beat your characters? I don't think that's what he wants to do. What the hell? Alright, guys, my bad on that. We fixed it. We got the right tournament here. Let's do it again. Let's do it again, boys. Let me delete this video. My bad, boys. Alright, guys, get excited. Get ready. We got the top 8 decks from the tournament. Knoxville. Fuck, man. I can't speak. Alright, guys, get excited. We got the top 8 from the PPG Knoxville recent OP04 tournament. This is September 24th. These are basically the meta decks that we should be looking at. So this is actually going to be very interesting. This is stuff that we are going to see for the rest of the meta. These are all the leaders we're going to see for the rest of the meta, basically. So let's go ahead and jump right in and talk about them, guys. We're going to start with number 8. We got Chris Sock with his white beard. And yes, Whitebeard is still tier S, guys. And yes, Whitebeard uses 0 OP4 cards. And yes, Whitebeard is still the top of the food chain, guys. Literally, you don't change anything in the deck. I don't even know why One Piece makes new sets. Does it make sense for anyone why One Piece makes new sets? If it's this, it's literally... What is there any OP3 cards, bro? Literally 0 OP3 cards, 0 OP4 cards, and it's the topping tournaments with how many people? Over 650 people. Oh god. And, oh my god, we're gonna see Whitebeard for the rest of eternity. It's the same deck, boys. It's just a Whitebeard deck, just no Strawbeards at all. You're literally just running Izo, Fusa, you just speed Jills and Atmos if you want to. The Thatch are doing insane work turn 3, turn 4, you're dossing them out. They just never leave the game after that. They just sit on the field for the rest of the game. Aces just coming at the opponent, shutting down all his blockers and just creating a lot of issues, a lot of disruption, becoming a rush. The opponent then cannot get rid of this. It's a 7k base. He's going to have to attack it to a 7k. It's so easy for you to block out of that. Oh my god, this deck is just so good. So good. If you want to be the top contender in One Piece, Play Whitebeard for the rest of your life. Let's go, guys, to number 7. We got Trafalgar Law. Another deck that doesn't even need OP4 card. I'm being serious, guys. Why does One Piece card game, why does Bandai even make new sets for One Piece? Literally, this is another deck using 0 OP3 cards, 0 OP4 cards, and topping the food chain. This law is actually running a lot of these Namis, which makes sense. You want to fill up your field ASAP, and this also gives you that Dawn. I mean, this is insane amounts of pressure. If you want to have a lot of pressure, you play cards like Nami here in these decks. He had to bring the Capone down. So this is what I'm talking about. You either go more defensive or you go more pressure. And I think he realized that this meta, if you can be a little bit more aggressive, you can get a lot more value from it. You get rewarded really well. Obviously, he's running this. I mean, this is literally every single law deck we've ever seen. You just play with the ratios a little bit. If you want a Vista, you can play Vista. If you don't want a Vista, play the Robin. Really, this is a personal choice. Brook, I mean, a lot of these laws are actually playing the Brook down. So there is maybe an argument to run 4 off because he's actually a contender. He actually fights. He's a character that fights. But yeah, guys, this is just another law deck. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not impressed. I can't believe One Piece card game is at its 4th set in a 650 tournament, and we're still seeing decks from like years ago. This is actually really frustrating. I'm sure the Law and the Whitebeard and the Zoro players are very happy. Moving on, guys, we got 6th place Katakuri. Let's see if this one actually runs anything special. Okay, Katakuri is really good now. Honestly, this is kind of crazy, but if you place these downs, if you play these down, literally they don't leave the field. So you literally just don't do anything. You just wait for your triggers to activate, dropping your units to the floor. And then every turn you play 1 Randolph or 1 Charlotte Prospero. And then when you get to the late game, you just play 1 Lin, Katakuri, or Mama. And that's it. Because your triggers are going to play your characters for you. So as long as you keep gaining that life, you'll be fine. And so as long as you play Charlie Prospero, the big one, once per turn, that's all you need to do. You just play one of these big characters once per turn. Besides that, there's so many triggered cards. Look at this. 4, 7, 11, that's 15, to 19, 21 triggerable characters. We're talking only about characters that can trigger from your life, so that's half of your deck basically. So yeah, you don't even play anything down. You literally just play 1 Perespero, 1 Randolph, 1 Lin, 1 Katakuri, 1 Big Mama, once per turn. You just play it on curve, and then everything else comes from your life, and you're never gonna struggle, guys. And this Katakuri can start punching really hard, really easily. He's a consistent 7k. Actually, 7k is a big problem for 4 lifers. Guys, decks like Doflamingo, Green, Purple are really strong, but they're really struggling against this Katakuri pressure. 7k is just so much, guys. Like, Zoro is actually a better deck for us to beat as Doflamingo, Green, Purple than Katakuri. That 7k pressure is so scary, guys. Like, he can literally do that every turn, 7k, 7k, 7k into you. And it literally hurts him nothing. It hurts him nothing. He gets intel, it's only 1 Dawn, and he gains the +1, 2000 from it. And he gets to see his and move around your life, and then what? He doesn't even want to play characters. He's only playing these vanillas anyways. So it's actually a tough matchup, guys. These 4 lifers are gonna struggle against this Katakuri. Betty with the yellow mom engine is pretty wild in 05. Going forward, it'll be fun to see how Katakuri plays. Yeah, I cannot wait for OP5 already because OP4 sucks. This meta is literally like last year's meta. Last set's meta, guys. Moving on, we got number 5, Crocodile. Okay, this is refreshing. We know Crocodile is really good. Blue is insane color now. You got 3,000 worlds. You got Crocodile himself that with 3,000 worlds. So you play 3,000 worlds. You put something at the bottom of the deck that's cost of 5. Then you use the 4 down that you just used for 3,000 worlds shove the Trafalgar Law blocker into the opponent's hand, and now you just got rid of 2 characters for 4 cost. And let's not even talk about Red Rock that just removes 10 drops for 6. That's insane amounts of value. Jet Pistol can't even do this. Oh my god, there's nothing in red that does this actually. Blue is literally the new red. So this is refreshing. Now I'm actually happy. I've already dropped a Crocodile deck, so I can tell if this is a great deck or not, guys. I really don't believe you need the Shogun Kings, but we do see the Shogun Kings at 3 here. But besides that, this is pretty solid. A lot of the people, what they do is they, instead of opt away from Shogun King, they opt into the Doflamingos. You're going to return something into the hand anyways. Might as well return cost 7. And besides, the only difference is you literally don't have that 1k blocker, 1k counter, but it's the same amount of cost. So there's an argument to be said that Shogun King is less value than the Doflamingo, which is why I chose Doflamingo over Shogun King in my deck list. But as you can see, this guy's playing it a little bit different. He actually ran to the Bartholomew Kuma. The problem with Bartholomew Kuma is literally it's like a once in every 10 games combo. Like you can only maybe activate it once in every 10 games. It's very rare you're gonna have a pacifista in your hand, especially when you're only running. Well, okay, he's running 6. Usually people only run 5, 3 pacifista and 2 pacifista, 3 of the 6k and the 2 of the blocker. This one is running more, so there's more potential for him to have it in his hand. But really, it's just such a wonky combo. It's really not worth that Bartholomew Kuma. You know, it feels so bad to lose the Bartholomew Kuma and not get a pacifista out. It feels really, really bad. So I opted away from that. This one is actually running Kaya's. I'm assuming just for the 2k counter, so you literally don't have to run the 2k. This Kaya. You could literally run anything 2k counter, guys. You don't have to run this Kaya. I doubt he ever plays this Kaya down. Because he doesn't have overheat, he doesn't just pick her back up. I guess you could, no, you can't even pick her up with this. If he had, so this is the option here. So this is it, guys. When it comes to Dragon Twister, you have 2 options. You can run overheat or Dragon Twister. The Dragon Twister has a better trigger. So a lot of people will run Dragon Twister over the overheat. But over here, it works better with your deck, especially if you're actually going to run these Kayas on the floor. Like, the nice thing about Kaya is if you really draw, like, trash, turn 1 you can do something, but you want to pick back up that Kaya. And I guess overheat helps you with that. But besides that, this Kaya is literally, people think actually people play the Kaya down. Nobody plays her down. She's just a 2k counter. You could literally replace this for anything else. And Missile Sunday is the big guy here. She is huge in this deck. Re-picking up your Red Rock. Basically, you have 8 Red Rocks now in your whole deck. It's insane. I'm telling you, Crocodile is the deck to go, guys. If you want to beat and go to the top of the food chain, guys, you want to play the Crocodile. You're going to run the Pacifista with the Sentomaru. Sentomaru might go up in price. Kaido at 2 is perfect ratio. Dracul Mihawk 3 to 4 is perfect. And yeah, you just run exactly the same list. It's literally what you run. Maybe you opt away from the Bartholomew's, a little bit more of this small blocker, or you could just choose any other blocker. Maybe you could just opt for the full Bartholomew Kuma at 4, and maybe you like the Bartholomew Kuma. Maybe for you have a Magician's Hand, and your Pacifistas come to your hand. And so you can just keep opting into this. But yeah, really solid deck, guys. My only contention here is I think he doesn't gain as much value from Shogun King as he would from the 7 drop, because you actually get rid of a 7 cost, and it's very rare for you to remove anything 6 cost, like besides a king, and you don't want to return a king to the hand, right? There's really nothing you can remove. Whereas Dracul, not Dracul. The Doflamingo can actually remove a Lin, put her back in the hand, slowing the opponent down heavily, and can do a lot. Like, there's a lot of 7 costs that are doing a lot. Anyways, moving on, guys. We are going to go to number 4 now with the Law. Unimpressed. It's just another OP02 Law with the Namis, because this is an aggressive meta. So you're just going to rush the opponent down really, really fast. I feel like we should just ban the Zoro, Law, and Whitebeard and see, but then the meta will just become Crocodile. Actually, the meta will be fun if we ban these 3 leaders. I'm not gonna lie, the meta will be insanely fun if we ban these 3 leaders. But yeah, It's just another law. Number 3 law here as well by Phi Nguyen. Let's see if there's a difference in this one. This one's running Robins. I think Robin is fine. It just makes sense to run that Vista because you gain so much from just dropping it down. But Robin is just so much easier to attack with, so it makes sense. You know, a lot of people opt for the Robin over the Vista. Obviously, Vista makes sense in a Zoro deck. It's just easier to attack with it, but Robin makes sense in a Law deck. He is actually running Brook because he is running the Robin. So if you are going to opt for the Robin, you are going to play Brooks in your deck as a Law player. Makes sense. Especially if you... And if you are going to play Brook, might as well add these Zoros. Makes sense. Okay, I like this deck. This is a little bit different. You got nice ratios. Obviously, the Luffy's still there. The Laws are still there. The Armada of Laws at 4/4. But yeah, you can opt a little bit less of Sanji, opt for more of these Straw Hats, the 3-cost Straw Hats. And this activates your Brook, makes Brook feel really good to play down. Actually, if you can play Brook down and get one of these 3 guys down, this is huge value for you. Especially Brook into a Zoro, that's insane. So yeah, guys, this is a really nice deck. This is a really, really strong Law deck. This is probably how we're going to see Law moving on from forward. It's just going to be Brooks with these 3-cost lineups. And then as well as the 5-cost lineups here as well. So get ready if you want to just top tournaments, just literally run something close to this. Maybe 2 to 3 Brooks and literally the same ratios as this. And you're going to do really, really well. Let's move on, guys. We got Whitebeard for number 2. No OP4 cards, no OP3 cards. This is a Strawbeard. So, I guess, no, it's not even a Strawbeard. It's just a Straw Hat. It's just a Straw Hat with some Whitebeard deck cards. With some Whitebeard Pirate cards. So we got Nami here searching for you. Instead of Fusa, you're going to run the Tony. Monkey D. Luffy at 4 for the 2k counter. Since you're not going to run Atmos because it's a Whitebeard Pirate, you're going to run the Frankies. Do we not have anything Straw Hat that's 8? I feel like there's a Straw Hat that's 6 cost. 6 cost. Give me 1 second, guys. I feel like there's... I feel like you don't have to run Thatch in a Strawbeard deck. Let's see. Is there anything 5 cost? Is there a vanilla Straw Hat in red? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look for Straw Hat. Is there a vanilla Straw Hat in red? That's like Thatch. I forget. But I think there is. There's a Frankie. There's an Atmos. No. Oh, that's why. Okay, that's why he's running the Thatch, obviously. The best thing you can do is, I guess, this promo Luffy, which is 7k. But Thatch is even better than that. That makes sense, guys. That's why he had to opt into the Thatch. There's literally no vanilla Straw Hat that's 6 cost at 8k power. Makes a lot of sense. Oops. So yeah, that's why the Thatch is there, but that's his only Whitebeard. Obviously, Ace is a broken card in Whitebeard. Late game, it's really good. Yeah, this is the Whitebeard list. He's running a lot of Red Hawks, honestly. But makes sense that this actual meta is extremely aggressive. You're going against Law. You're gonna love using the Gum Red Hawk. You're gonna do a lot. You're gonna love using it. This actually makes sense. This is actually really nice to see. You're running a lot of Red Hawk in red because the meta is super aggressive, guys. It's really aggressive, and there, obviously, as you can see, it's literally Law, Zoro, Whitebeard. There's a lot of aggressive decks, and against Law and Zoro, this is gonna work really well. Maybe against Katakuri as well. Not really. If it works against Katakuri, it's because something he triggered from the life, but he's not playing anything that's 4k. I'm telling you, from now on, Katakuri is attacking 7k, and he's playing 1 Prespero, 1 Basically, it's like a speed Frankie or a Presper or attach. It's like his vanillas as well. All right, guys, moving on. This is a pretty nice deck. We got the Red Hawk. We know now why he's running Red Hawk. Let's get the top first. Zorro, Anthony Mikhailov. Let's see if this is gonna impress us, guys. This is already looking interesting. Ratios are all over the place. He is running Magra, so he is opting for that one cost pressure. But he's not running that many one costs, I'm not gonna lie. He could run maybe one more set of one costs. So interesting that he actually played the Magra. And does he have a way to get rid of the Magra? That's why he's running the Magras, because he actually is running Teach. So once you play the Magra, you gain that little bit of power. Then you can just get rid of the Magra with the Teach. I was saying, man, because Magra is he's literally, you literally don't ever play Magra unless you play Teach. Or unless you're running a much wider variety of one costs. It's just such a bad card after you play it. It just takes so much resources to just do one attack. Whereas when you have a Buggy, for example, or if you have a Sunny, that's a 3k one cost, or there's a lot of one costs that really do really well, and they're at 3k. So that's why Magra obviously makes sense. He's just getting rid of them. Then we got Vistas here, which is interesting. So he doesn't want to run any Robins, but it makes sense why Vistas, because he's running ISO. Blamenko, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2k, and then you Vista him. And this is when attacking, so it's only for one Dawn. Interesting. You can slow down. This is really good actually. When attacking, you can basically make it really feel bad for the opponent to block. Make it feel bad for the Law to block. He's only running one Red Hawk, which is interesting. But he is running a lot of Firefists, which makes sense. I mean, in a Law meta, the Firefists are the way to go. You draw 2 with Shoga King? No, 7 cost Doofy's better. That 2 draw is not going to change the game for you, bro. We got... What is this? Is this the Gum Gum Kick? Oh yeah, it's basically one of those cheap trash. And yeah, the ratio is all over the place, but it's a Whitebeard Zorro, and it's doing a lot of work. I think it's doing a lot of work just because the Fire Fist. It's just really good for you. This meta is the Fire Fist meta. You literally get rid of so much with just one of these. And yeah, guys, it's basically... I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm very sad. You know, this is OP04. And we don't see any OP4 decks. Interested in your opinions? Leave them down below. Do you think Whitebeard is just going to be Whitebeard for the rest of history? Are we ever going to be able to get rid of this stale meta of Zorro, Whitebeard? I mean, we literally have almost 100 leaders. And the meta is Whitebeard, Zorro, and Law. And maybe sometimes Katakuri. I guess they helped Crocodile. And maybe people need to test it more. They're just more comfortable with their Whitebeards. But yeah, guys, the meta is getting stale, to be honest with you. Nothing exciting to show. Nothing exciting besides that Crocodile deck, which is literally almost an exact replica of my deck, which I'm very proud of. But yeah, guys, I'm interested in your opinions. Leave them down below. Are you as disappointed as me? I'm sorry, I am disappointed. It's a big tournament. It's a huge tournament, 600 player plus, and no OP4 decks to be found besides that Crocodile, which is pretty impressive. You know, Crocodile is really fun to play. But yeah, guys, I'm actually sad. I'm actually sad with One Piece. Like, you don't see this in any other game. You don't see this in any other game ever. Like, there's no way a Yu-Gi-Oh set will come and doesn't fucking destroy the older set. There's no way a new Magic the Gathering set comes that doesn't totally abolish the set before it. This is actually kind of getting frustrated. These people are just playing the same deck over and over again. and it's really not that much fun to watch anymore. The meta is just discovered, that's all. So I want to do something here. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to try to find this tournament finals. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube. Man, you know what's so crazy? I'm gonna piss a lot of people with that method. I'm gonna piss a lot of people with my video. I'm gonna piss a lot of people. Bro, how the hell is this guy getting 18,000 views over case opening? What? On a freaking 3-hour stream. What? Hey, but that makes no sense. PVG Knoxville finals. I have to find this. What are you gonna report? There is no tournament report. Oh, we saw the same deck.
Over-the-counter eye drops can provide
So we're about an hour away from our hotel, and I get a fraud alert on my phone, and it says the hotel is trying to charge the full amount of the reservation, right? And I'm like, no, I'm not paying that, because I've never heard of a hotel trying to charge you.
Being OP04 and an OPO, and then it was OP03. It being OP.
I wasn't sure. I thought it was supposed to be capped at 512, but maybe it was 1,000.
I thought so too, and they just let more people in, and because they had pricing, which is so strange. And I do want to say, PPG ran an interesting event. I know there was a little drama beforehand about it being OP04 and an OPO, and then it was OP03, and then back to OP04. We had a whole video ready for that, which we didn't end up doing. But
my deck was the same either way. So
yeah.
I didn't. You're right.
That was super funny. I'm sure it affected like.
It didn't even matter. Do you guys actually believe if it was OP04 or if it was OP03, the deck lists don't change. It's literally the same deck. Maybe you get rid of some of these Presperos and the Sanji. Okay, the category switches up a little bit, but we know category's topping in OP03 anyways. Yeah, you won't see Crocodile, but besides that, it's literally the same decks. You're literally not changing anything. It didn't matter. It wouldn't have mattered if it was OP04 or OP03. It's the same decks. Look, the only two decks that might have changed a little bit are these two. From literally everything else does not even use OP04 or OP03. Like, if people are saying, oh, well, obviously, if PPG was being wonky with that, people just wanted to be safe, so they didn't put any OP04 cards. I'm telling you, there's no OP3 cards in this deck. There's no OP03 cards in this deck, bro. It's not that there's no OP04, there's no OP03. This is the only OP04 card in this whole Zoro deck. And this is one OP03 in this whole Zoro deck. So this Zoro ran a couple of OP03s. And the Marcos. Nice. I don't know, man. I don't think it would have changed anything. It's the same decks.
What you were planning to see there, especially for side events.
Well, I told him, like, just give us 2 rooms, right? And he said, okay, but you're going to have to pay for it. And I said, I'm going to pay for it,
I'm bored.
but the manager...
Is there a final? Nothing. That's crazy. I got excited, man. I thought I thought we were gonna see a lot more crocodile. Man, that means my meta tier list is trash. That's what this means. That means this tier list is trash. Oh, bro, this tier list is trash, bro. We didn't even see one Rebecca. We didn't see a single ace. We didn't see a single Zephyr. Nothing. Look at this. Look at the top 32. Top 16, maybe one queen. One queen, that's it. That's the only difference. Besides that's all. And two crocodiles. Besides that, it's literally category, law, and Whitebeard. Now top 32, we see Rebecca and Doflamingo. And we see 10 drop. Wow, the black Luffy. But it's very rare. Oh my god. Maybe people are still testing out. I don't know. Maybe Whitebeard and Zoro and Law are the best decks in the game. Bro, from 32 top decks, only 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From 32 decks, the top 32, only 10 of them are not Charlotte, Katakuri, Law, Zoro, or Whitebeard. So these 4 decks make, so 10 out of 32. Let me do the math here. So 10 divided by 32. So 30% of the decks. So 70% of the decks are those 4 decks. 70% of the top 32 decks are those 4 decks. Why would anyone play anything else? Why would anyone play anything else? That's crazy, boys. This is such a stale meta, bro. I don't know. People are like bitching at me to make more content. What? About what? Nobody wants any more deck profiles. The decks are already there. What, you want me to make an OP04 Trafalgar Law deck? Okay, I'm not gonna put any OP4 cards in it. Just don't get pissed off. It's crazy. Disgusting. Disgusting. Man, I hate subreddits, bro. I hate subreddits. Why the hell do I have to comment on somebody else's post? They're like trying to make fake engagement, bro. How about I'm the one creating content? I'll just post, look at this. Bro, they like got rid of one of my posts for nothing. And I'm not gonna let it happen. Look at this. Hi Manar, thanks for submitting. However, your submission has been removed. This action was taken because, hello Illumineer, we just want to make it very clear that we absolutely support content creators. No, you don't. We're urging all content creators to follow Redicate. I don't know what that means. This subreddit cannot be used solely for the advertising needs, so if you want to post your own content, you also need to engage in the community as well. A general rule of thumb is that 10% of your post comments should be self-promoted content. Only 10%? What does that even mean? So I have to comment. What if I commented twice, and my third time I posted a... That's disgusting. 10% is promotional content? And promotional content is any links to your channel. even though like I'm responding, like I create content, then I'll respond on the post because people are commenting on it, but that doesn't add up. That's not part of the 90%. They have to make me go to another dude's post to talk. But I don't want to talk about no other motherfucker. Who the fuck are you to tell me to go talk to another motherfucker or talk about his posts? 90% of the time I have to be talking to other people? What? How the fuck is Reddit even alive? Fucking arbitrary bullshit, bro. Arbitrary numbers. So, I don't know, why do they even care? Like, why do they even care? That's my question. Like, what does it change if I commented on a post or not? You're literally just making fake engagement. You're forcing us to fake engage. Like, oh, you can only do posts on here if you engage with others. What if I'm the one creating all the engagement? What if people are engaging with me through my posts? Does that not count? No, it doesn't, I guess. I don't know, man. Maybe I woke up pissed off today. What else do we have to look at, man? I was hoping that we can look at the... I was hoping we can look at the tournaments. What is this? What One Piece Championship?
Now more is less with Cox Internet and Cox.
ルフィがデッキバウンス。結果としては7コストで歌が出たという感じ。
Damn, y'all want to see this?
ちょっと攻め始めるかっていう。
Is this the finals? I don't know what this is. Itadakimasu. I actually want to like look at like top 8 games, bro. Alright, fine. I'll commentate this one. Is it a match or... No, all One Piece games are like one game, right? Yeah. I'm assuming he's the one that won the championship. Alright. Let's commentate on this one. Okay, it's Rebecca versus Rebecca. Wow. So the championship was Rebecca versus Rebecca. Alright, let's do this one last commentator. I'll shotcast this game and then I'm ending the stream. This is the One Piece Championship. I don't know from when. That's the thing, I have no idea from when. Alright guys, get ready to rumble. We're gonna watch the One Piece Championship finals here in Japan. Or was this Singapore? I'm not really sure. I just know that this is the OP04 set final championship for One Piece. Rebecca versus Rebecca. We got Left playing Rebecca. Now he played the Colosseum. Then he plays another Rebecca. Looking at the top 3 cards, picking a Cairo potentially. I see the Cairo. Cairo's a good idea. Oh, but he does see another 7-drop Luffy, which makes sense. He wants to play that. Tosses the 7-drop Luffy, unfortunately. And we see him not even activating his Rebecca. Just keeping 2 Dawn up. I'm not sure for what. Kind of looking at his hand, but it doesn't seem like he has anything, any event. Let's see what this Rebecca wants to do. He has Sabo in hand. He just drew. He could play that. Also, I see a Kuzan. That would be a great start there. Slow down the opponent. Let's see what he wants to do. Interesting matchup here, guys. Rebecca versus Rebecca. I'm surprised that OP04 in Japan actually has OP04 decks, because in America all our OP04 decks are all Law and Zoro, and they're all from OP03 and before. So this is surprising. We do see Sabo land. Sabo landing early is actually pretty good. It's tough to get rid of it. It's a wonky number, 5 cost. It takes a lot. It takes a full Olympus, and it's gonna be tough for him to get an Olympus and a Cairo out right now. It's almost impossible, actually. Cannot do that. So let's see. Unless he has something else that can reduce costs, that Sabo is safe. It's just sitting on the field now. 2 blockers, 2 Rebeccas. Those Rebeccas are not gonna be doing anything, but they do help with clearing out boards just in case. But I think right now 2 Rebecca is actually detrimental. I wish he didn't play that Rebecca and just kept her in her hand and just used his own Rebecca's ability. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's why. Yeah, he has too many cards. The thing is, the Rebeccas are not attacking each other, so there's no need to counter. Okay, he plays his own Sabo, adding to the trash. There's so many options here. He could trash Leo's. Yeah, Leo's. No. What is he doing? Isn't that a 2K counter? That Bartholomew Kuma is a 2K counter he just tossed out. Or, oh, not Bartholomew Kuma, Bartholomew. That's a 2K counter. Damn, okay. Let's see, what are we going to play? 7 drop. Yup, 7 drop. That's a perfect turn. I can't believe we just passed it. Oh, because we don't have Colosseum. We don't have Colosseum. I thought he had the Colosseum. Okay, never mind. So 7 drop just lands doing nothing, because we don't have Colosseum. It's going to be very slow. Guys, remember, this is the One Piece OP04 Championship. This is going to be very exciting. Let's see. Olympus lands. Olympus now can deal with the Sabo very well, actually. Especially with the Cairo landing afterwards. No, Cairo. What? Oh, that's amazing. Olympus was able to deal with the Luffy. What this card does, I think it KOs at a cost of 4. So he dropped the Luffy to cost 3 and then got rid of it. Wow, that was a really good turn. He needed that. It cost him a lot of cards, I'm not going to lie. But he has Olympus on the field. He didn't need that Rebecca anyways. It was actually detrimental for him. It's filling up his field for nothing. So it's a good idea. Let's see if he can get rid of this Olympus. The opponent wants to get rid of Olympus. He does. He uses that 4K KO card, absolutely, removing the Olympus. And then he's going to use Rebecca's ability. I see a Gyatz, and I see an event. I'm assuming the event is a 4 cost KO. No, yeah, it's a 4 cost KO. Picks up the Gyatz. Gyatz is a 2K counter, makes sense. He's not going to use him, he's just going to keep him there. And then plays Kuzan. Nice turn. Really amazing turn here. Getting rid of the Olympus was huge. He needed to do that. Sabo now is just going to sit on the field. Unfortunately, our left side player never drew a Luffy. If he can play Luffy right now, that would be really good, because it'll be a little bit difficult for the opponent to get rid of. Oh, he plays the Kuzan. 10 drop Kuzan. This is huge. Okay, the momentum just flipped to the left side completely now with Kuzan on field. Kuzan is going to be extremely detrimental to the opponent. Sabo is absolutely a target for removal now by Cairo because of the -5 cost all the time. So Kuzan is insane here. It's even better than the Luffy. Olympus lands. I think he's going to try to clear this Kuzan somehow. He needs to get rid of this Kuzan now. Is he playing 2 Olympus? No. He can't get rid of the Kuzan. So Kuzan next turn is going to eat up one of the Sabos, and that's only because he has a Cairo in hand. That's too many Sabos in hand. But for some reason he likes Sabo. Gets rid of that Kuzan. Kuzan gets rid of everything with 0 counter. And then still filling up our trash. I'm not sure what he just picked up, guys. I don't know what that event does. I didn't see it really. I think that's the 4 cost. Mover, I'm not sure. Alright, if we can get rid of this Olympus, basically we guarantee winning game, and Kuzan can do this very easily. Now my only option, the only thing is, this player on the left side is thinking, do I want to get rid of the Olympus, which is a big target, I should get rid of it, or do I want to get rid of the Sabos? And I think he should get rid of Olympus, unfortunately. Because he can do anything he wants, he has Cairo. 2 for Ido, 1 for Rebecca. So he plays the Ido so he can empty his hand so he can pick up another Cairo. Now he has 2 Cairo, so now he's safe to remove Olympus if he wants to, because he can do it again next turn. I think we should remove the Olympus. Olympus is the only way for the opponent to come back. Sabo is not a big threat. Olympus is the only way for the opponent on the right side to come back. So if we have Cairo in hand and Kuzan is activated, -5 cost for the whole field. So now Olympus is just gonna, whoa, what's happening? He's just gonna Cairo, but he wants to attack first. Makes sense. This is the right way to go. You don't want to get 3,000 worlds into that Cairo. That's very detrimental, especially when you have Colosseum on board. Wow. Kuzan doesn't attack. Cairo doesn't land. And we only play Olympus. I don't know for what. I guess he's worried that he plays his own Kuzan. But even if he played his own Kuzan, next turn you have 10 Dawn. You could have just played Olympus and then Cairo. Like, what? I don't understand that play, guys. He didn't want to slow down the opponent at all. He didn't want to get rid of any of his field. I think that Olympus is actually detrimental. Sabo is just filling up the trash zone. Now 3 Sabos on board. Oh my, so many blockers now, Rebecca. So many blockers. Gets rid of 2 Bartholomew Kumas. Bro, those are 2k counters! Rebecca activates, doesn't get anything. Oh no, now he activates Rebecca. I'm sorry, I don't know what he... Where did he trash 2 cards from then? I don't even understand what's happening right now. I don't know why he trashed 2 cards twice. Okay, now he can play Luffy next turn. Oh my god. So wait a minute, how did he do that? Oh, Olympus. Is it Olympus? I'm not understanding what just happened. Oh, he had to trash 2 for Olympus to activate. And then because Sabo just landed, he picks a Sabo and it doesn't get deleted. Okay, now I understand what happened. So Olympus -4k, -4 cost. Rebecca activates, picking the Luffy. And then I don't know how he gets rid of this Kuzan because... Oh, did he activate Olympus twice? Can you do that? Is that what happened? He activated Olympus twice? Can you actually activate Olympus twice? That's actually interesting. We need to know. No, it's once per turn. So I don't know how he got rid of a Kuzan. What the hell? I don't know. He must have played an event that reduced the Kuzan down. I don't know. Bro, my god, the game just switched. Oh my god, right side is in a much better position. He has Luffy's in hand. This guy only has Kairos. This is not going to be enough to deal with anything. Rebecca attacks. Let's see. Okay, the nice thing is the opponent on the right side's hand is much smaller. It's tiny. But it is Rebecca. He can just fill up his hand again. He's gonna use Tsuru, 2k counter. Gets rid of the Rebecca, plays Cairo. Nothing to remove though, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately. Cairo should have landed last turn. And why didn't we just use Orlimbus to kill the Rebecca? Oh, because Sabo's effect is still activating. Because Sabo won't let us kill anything. Okay, Orlimbus uses an ability. I think Orlimbus uses his ability. Yeah, on Orlimbus. And then Cairo is dead. But wait a minute. No, not Cairo, sorry. Orlimbus uses his ability on Orlimbus, and then we play Cairo down. And then we kill Cairo to play the Luffy. Wow, that's a very expensive KO. I can't believe we actually KO'd our own Cairo for this. But it just makes sense, guys. Luffy's gonna pop off now. We're just gonna go ahead and return all our events to our deck that can KO. and play anything 2k counter down. And we're just gonna go ahead and return it to the bottom of the deck. And then we're gonna attack. Wait a minute. You're telling me he froze his Luffy standing up just to return cards into the bottom of the deck? Bro, I'm literally not understanding Japanese gameplay. I don't even understand Japanese meta. No one is attacking! And why would you get... Well, I don't even understand what just happened, boys. That's crazy. I guess he recognized I'm not going to use Luffy more than twice to win game. So he's like, might as well start returning my cards now. I don't even understand what's happening. I have no idea what's happening. These Japanese, they're playing different game. This Asian meta is different, boys. Alright, Cairo attacking for 6k. Sabo's going to be a little bit difficult to block. We have to trash cards. Tsuru, nice. 2k counter into hand. Whoa, got rid of the idol for a Cairo. But Cairo doesn't eat anything. He just lands on the field. He just stays on the field. He's going to be safe forever. Makes sense to get rid of the idol for a Cairo. Especially when Luffy's going to start beating you up. We're getting somewhere here, guys. Let's see what he wants to do. He has an Orlimbus in hand. I think one more Sabo. We're gonna pump up Luffy once and attack into Sabo. No, yeah, whatever he attacks, Idio is gonna block. Anyways, we can restand Luffy now and keep him restanding. Let's see what we want to do. We have options. I think we have another Luffy. Yeah, we have another Luffy. We're fine. We have another Luffy. It's just that literally we have so many cards on the field that we can't play. We can't play anything down because we have too many cards on the field. Absolutely interesting, guys. Let's see. Getting rid of Kaya. Oh no, he just trashed her. I think he used Rebecca's ability is what's happening. Yeah, he used Rebecca's ability there. Just to add cards into the trash. Orlimbus is going to attack 5k into Rebecca. Possible. Makes sense. 5k into Rebecca. Are we gonna counter? We counter. We could have just blocked with Sabo, but we countered. We're gonna activate Orlimbus to get rid of these two. And then we'll kill Orlimbus himself. Wow. To play Luffy. He did all of that just to add trash to his deck, to his field, to the trash can. That's it. He didn't want to kill the Sabo because he couldn't. He didn't have a Cairo. So he just wanted to add cards into the trash before he plays his second Luffy. Impressive. I'm actually impressed. So next turn, this Luffy's going to attack 4 times. Good luck, buddy. Until now, our left side didn't play Luffy once. Unfortunately, he just drew into a Kuzan. I think it's a bit... I don't know if we want to play Kuzan this turn. I mean, we do get rid of one of the Sabos, though. And then it makes playing the game a lot easier. Tsuru's blocking. There's so many cards in trash. This Luffy's going to restand twice. It's crazy. Cairo attacks again. We take it. And are we going to play Kuzan? I think we're going to play Kuzan. Yep, we're going to play Kuzan, 10 drop. Yep, and we're going to get rid of a Sabo. Okay, good. Really good. We needed that Kuzan down now. We're really behind. We need Kuzan or Luffy's. We need them now. We need to start drawing them. I think if we take some damage, we'll find the Luffy. Hopefully. So we'll see. Hopefully he doesn't get rid of our Kuzan. It's going to be very hard. I mean, he can beat into the Kuzan right now. If he wants to, he can just shove 15k underneath Luffy and attack twice into Kuzan. It'll work. So 10k is going to attack Sao. I'm not sure where he's attacking. But Sabo just blocks. So there's potential he's actually hitting the Kuzan? No way. No way he's hitting the Kuzan. I think he's just hitting the Rebecca herself. Now we're returning cards so we can restand the Luffy to re-attack. Oh, I get it. He's actually attacking to Sabo. Never mind. I forgot. This Luffy actually attacks active characters. So he's literally attacking to Sabo. Okay, now he's going to attack it to Sabo again, I think. With the same Luffy. Or he could just keep that Luffy alive. And safe to attack again. We'll see. No, attacking with into Sabo. Cannot stop that. We're going to take it. That's huge against us, guys. That's actually a really big deal. That's a really big deal, guys. We're not able to shut down any Kuzan threats anymore. If he wants to, he could just shove all the down underneath that Luffy and attack Kuzan. I don't think we can stop it. If we lose Kuzan right now, we basically lose game. We have no momentum. Uh-oh. Is this going to happen? He's hitting Kuzan? I'm assuming he's hitting Kuzan. That's the only thing he can be hitting because that's a 13k attack. No, 12k attack. That's the only thing he can be hitting. It makes sense. And yeah, that's why we were able to block it with just a 2k and a 1k. Oh man, I think we're gonna restand. I think we're gonna try to restand our Luffy. If we kill Kuzan, we win game. If we kill Kuzan here, big potential winning game here. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna kill the Kuzan? Yeah, we restood Luffy. Just give him one more Dawn. You don't even need the Dawn, bro. You need Kuzan out. You need Kuzan out. Yes, go give him all the Dawn and attack into Kuzan. Yep, Kuzan's out. Game is over. 2 cards on the opponent's left side. 2 characters, 2 cards. Doesn't matter. Our field is full. We have 7 cards in hand. This game is 100% over. I'm gonna be very surprised to see how this guy's gonna come back. The problem is we don't have any Luffy's in hand. If we can draw into a Luffy, we can come back, but we can't draw Luffy's. We're not drawing into Luffy. Now, one good thing about this is next turn, the opponent's gonna be tame. Like, he's not gonna punch into us crazy. He can't restand. So we get 2 turns to get rid of the Luffy, basically, but we need to start working on that now. Yeah, we need to, like, punch face. This sucks because Cairo is gonna have to hit for 9k, and he's still not gonna be able to hit the Luffy. It's just such an easy block. Oh, no. Wait, that's 9k into Rebecca. Never mind, then. I thought that was 9k into the Luffy. Sabo could have just easily blocked that. Okay, another 8k into Rebecca. This one we're gonna go ahead and counter by adding plus 1k with blocking with Sabo, and then just getting rid of 3k from our hand. Makes a lot of sense. Good block. Rebecca can't attack, so it makes sense why he did it that way. And what else you got, baby? He says, what else you got? He has nothing. 0 things in his hand. He has nothing. If he plays Cairo right now, he's going to feel bad. He has to activate Rebecca and get something really good from it. Okay, he got an Orlimbus. That's really, really good, actually. He can use the Orlimbus to kill one of his Kairos. That's game. That's game. Now Orlimbus is totally useless. That's totally game. Orlimbus is useless. The only use for Orlimbus was to kill one Sabo, and now Orlimbus won't even activate because we don't have any more Kairos in hand. That's pretty much game. I mean, we're in a really tough spot here as left side. Makes sense why we played down Cairo, because we wanted just one more attack, but a Sabo lands. Sabo's gonna, wow, keep everything safe. Oh man, we're struggling, guys. We are actually struggling. We're actually struggling. On the left side, we're struggling with 5. We have 5 live. The opponent is not attacking into us, but we're struggling badly because he's not attacking into us. Now, Luffy, if he wants to, he could just restand. But I don't think he wants to do that. Finally, the first hit Rebecca on the left side takes. It was Bartholomew. That's something, okay. We need a Luffy. Like, I don't get where the Luffys are. Man, left side must be upset with his deck right now. This is frustrating. No Luffys. We did draw into the Kuzans, but where the hell are the Luffys? He's even counting into his deck. He's like, bro, there's literally 5 cards left. Where the hell is my Luffy? Are all of them on the bottom? Poor guy. We really need a Luffy. We really need Luffy. This is crazy. He never saw a single Luffy. Next turn is gonna be scary. Next turn is gonna be crazy, guys. You won't believe what's gonna happen next turn. Get ready for next turn, guys. When all the Sabos and the Luffys attack. That's scary, guys. I'm gonna give 3 to Cairo at attack. We have nothing else to do. He's probably attacking to Luffy, to be honest with you. Maybe, you know, he's attacking to Rebecca because it makes no sense to attack to Luffy. This guy is like, do I want to lose one Sabo or do I want to lose a Sabo? Yeah, I can lose a Sabo. Yeah, I'll lose one Sabo. That's fine. I'll lose a Sabo. Yep. He's literally thinking about it. He's like, should I lose him? Fine, whatever. I don't care about him. I have Luffy's on board. This is a struggle for left side, guys. Never drew a single Luffy. I think if he drew a Luffy, it would have helped him a lot. One final attack. He's going to have to lose a Sabo again. That's actually really clean pressure, guys. I'm not going to lie. That's actually really good pressure. I thought that you should be attacking to Luffy's or Sabos, but no, you just keep pressuring into Rebecca, and the opponent will just feel bad. He'll just feel like some pressure on him. Let's see now. This is going to be a very detrimental turn. I don't think we go for the Kairos. I think we go for the W here. We see 5 cards in hand. We just assume that one of them is no counter. Oh my god. We just gave our Luffy plus 6k. Double attack. Oh my god. And for some reason he's attacking with the Luffy that doesn't have the plus 6k 7 attack, double attack. I don't know why he's doing that. Oh no, he is attacking with the Luffy that has double attack. Okay, never mind. Oh my god, that's crazy, guys. Another plus 6k double attack. Oh my god. And now we're gonna use Luffy's ability before we attack. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. This is a bit of an overkill, guys. But that's plus 6k twice. You cannot counter out of this, guys. We still have one more Gatling. We have one more Dressrosa plus 6k if we want to use it. Oh my god, we take 2 hits again. No. Okay, do you understand? You cannot stop the next attack. Plus 3k, plus 6k, plus 12k. 12k plus 7 is 21,000 power. Dropping our hand, we cannot block it. Damn. Huge. Winning the championship 2023 One Piece tournament with Rebecca. A 21,000 power attack to win the tournament. That's insane. It was 21,000, right? 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 7. No, 23,000! No, 21,000. So, no, 19,000, never mind. What the hell? 19,000. I'm sorry, 19,000. That's still huge. No, that's not 19,000. 12 plus 7, yeah, 19. Damn it. Alright. That's it. What do you guys think? I wish our games would look like that in North America. Our freaking North America meta sucks. I've never seen a game like that in North America. Literally never. That was fun. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I really appreciate you. I have a lot of viewers on Twitch. Make sure you guys follow. We're here daily. This week we're here daily. Make sure you follow, help support us. We'll see you guys soon. We'll be back here tomorrow. I'm gonna upload some of these videos now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.